When people hear the phrase gendered language, they usually think of one thing: masculine and feminine nouns. But gender in language operates on many levels at once. It appears in grammar and morphology, in pronouns, but also in social norms, conversational styles, politeness expectations, and culturally coded ideas of what sounds masculine or feminine. Gender in language is not just a feature, it's a system of categorization, a reflection of social structure, and very often a side of cultural conflict and change. Let's start with grammatical gender. Grammatical gender is a linguistic category, not a statement about biology or identity. Languages classify nouns into categories, often masculine, feminine, and sometimes neuter, and speakers follow these classifications automatically. In French, la table is feminine. In German, das Mädchen means girl is neuter. In Spanish, la mano is feminine. In Russian, coffee was historically neuter and is now mostly masculine. These choices are arbitrary, historical, and structural. Speakers do not assign gender consciously, they inherit the system and apply it without reflection. Grammatical gender exists for linguistic reasons: ancient classification systems, agreement patterns that help sentence processing, sound patterns, and morphology. It shapes grammar, not ideology. Research does suggest that grammatical gender can influence metaphorical associations, for example, how speakers describe objects like bridges or keys, but that influence is indirect and probabilistic. Grammatical gender is not inherently sexist language. It is linguistic architecture. Now compare this with natural gender. Some languages mark gender only when referring to humans, mainly through pronouns and certain nouns. English distinguishes he, she, and increasingly they. Swedish uses han, hon, and the neutral hen. Portuguese uses ela and el. In spoken Chinese, ta is used for everyone. Gender only appears in writing. Here, gender is not a grammatical system applied to all nouns. It is a social category applied to people. This is where debates about intrusive language usually begin. The rise of singular they in English, forms like el in French, Latin in Romance language, or typographic solutions in German are not purely grammatical development. There are socio-political negotiations inside the language. Language becomes a space where identity, visibility, and power are contested. But gendered language goes far beyond grammar and pronouns. Many cultures have expectations, sometimes subtle, sometimes explicit, about how men and women are supposed to speak. This affects politeness, tone, directness, and conversational style. In many societies, women are expected to hedge more, soften statements, use more politeness markers, avoid direct commands, and use rising intonations. Men, in contrast, are often expected to be more direct, more assertive, and less emotionally expressive.